life, but everybody has to do certain things in the house. You have to walk around the house, you have to sit, you have to kneel, you have to bend, you have to stretch. If you develop good habits in your own house, if you know what is good posture, how to stand, how to balance your weight, and how to stretch and just exercise as you go along, you will do a terrific amount every day to making your body as fit as you can possibly be. Now, the trick is to learn the right things to do, because a lot of us who have lipedema spend our whole lives being given bad advice. Our bodies aren't the same as everybody else's. We don't quite know yet what the differences are, but until somebody actually says, this is the magic pill, we have to do it ourselves. So what I am trying to put across, and what I would like people to do, is try these simple, proven exercises that people such as Glenda, who are professional physiotherapists, know balance our body.
If you've got lipedema, exercise is absolutely essential because it's something you can do for yourself that can really help. The different systems of the body all need to be exercised. You know about your cardiovascular system, and that's to keep fit generally. You need to work your muscles, particularly important with lipedema, because you want to keep the strength up because you will probably be carrying a bit of extra weight. You need to be keeping your flexibility but not overstretching. And remember, you don't have to go to a gym to do exercise. It doesn't have to cost you. You can do it at home, in the kitchen, doing your housework, at work, doing simple static movements. You can do it in front of the television. It's effective. Now, what's bad about exercise is that it mustn't be weight-bearing, jamming exercise, i.e. jogging is totally out. Brisk walk is okay. Not jogging, cycling is okay. Nothing that is aerobics, that is a step class, anything like that is really bad.
One of the things I think, Glenda, is that when people get lipedema, they become embarrassed by their appearance. So they try to fade into the background and their posture changes. That instead of standing up like everybody else does, it's almost a crouching and hiding away.
It's a really good thing to look at yourself sideways in the mirror sometime, because theoretically your centre of gravity, if you had a plumb line going down from sort of just above your ears, it should come down through your just shoulder joints, through your hips and just above your ankles. And I think sometimes people tend to go either that way or that way. But
yeah.
Shoulders down, tummy in and head up, you know,
yes.
It makes such a difference. And if you feel that you're standing up better, it makes you feel better.
Yes.
The best exercise is in water because you are weightless and you can work all your muscles. Swimming, though actually standing in water is more beneficial because you've got the pressure of the water lowered down, which helps to get rid of some of the fluid. To warm up the feet, ankles and legs, basic exercise, I call it the aquarobics pump, like we were doing in the kitchen, up onto your tiptoes. That's easy, you kind of float up. Then, feet a little bit apart, one foot's coming up so you can see in the water. My toes are not moving, but one knee is coming forward. And then now I'm going to bring the arms in and do a kind of jogging on the spot. It takes a little while to get your water legs. You feel as though you're going to fall over. It's a bit like riding a bicycle, but it only takes 2 or 3 sessions at the most. To strengthen the legs, this is a very good exercise. Hold on to one side, put your arm out, a little bit like ballet bar exercises. Right, to get the movement first, just slowly, keeping your knee absolutely straight. Imagine it's like a plank of wood. Pull your foot up in the ankle and tighten your thigh muscles. And then just twice to get the movement as big and slowly as you can. Then we go bang. We do small, quick ones to the music. Now, the quicker you go, the harder the muscle work. And you can feel the whoosh of water as a kind of massage effect on the standing leg if you're doing it right. You can put your free hand on your hip bone, pull your tummy in and make sure nothing is moving except that leg, and it's hard work. Okay, we're going to have an aerobic workout. We need to be in water that is about that high, boob high, we need to make sure every time we land that we land on our toes and bend your knees so you're dropping down so there's no jarring. And it's the one time when we might need to bring our hands out of the water in order to make the heart pump a bit faster. Right, so I'm going to do aerobic pump at the beginning. There are good physiological reasons for exercising in water. The hydrostatic pressure increases the circulation and gets rid of fluid around the ankles and legs. It's safe, there's no impact, no harm to the bodies. You've just got to be a little bit careful that you are in water and you can drown. So have somebody with you.
It's so flexible, you can bend it into different shapes. You can sit on it, you can float on it, you can use it for any exercise you need to do. If you're not very confident in deep water, sit on it. You can sit on 1, 2, 3. They make a perfect seat. You can float around, no arms, no legs. So if you want to cycle and try cycling, if you're not very confident, hold on to a noodle and again pretend you're on a bicycle. When I first learnt to swim, I couldn't do crawl with my legs. I realised it was probably the lipedema that was causing the problem because of my weight distribution and my poor connective tissue and muscles. So eventually I taught myself to do it legs only, and that has really increased my stamina and strength. And really it's just flipping your legs up and down, but taking the muscles all the way, all your muscles right the way to your hips and your buttocks, and using them to go up and down. It strengthens you and it will eventually change your shape. If you're lucky to live near the beach or you're going on holiday, walking in the water is just a wonderful experience. It's cooling, it's soothing, and you can do all the same exercises you can do in the pool on the beach and just invigorate yourself in an absolutely refreshing way.
A beach like this is fantastic. It's a place of pleasure and exercise. You can get into the water, as they are doing, and walk or run or do aerobic exercises or swim.
The beach is the best place of all because it's fresh air, the sand is wonderful on your feet, and you can have great fun with your family or on your own, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a swimmer to really benefit from water. Walking is one of the best things for people with lipedema. Your legs are at the lowest level, the pressure is the greatest. When you walk against the sea, you've got the tide, the pressure, the currents, and you're being massaged. It really, really soothes your aches and pains and is a wonderful thing to do. A lot of us who have lipedema spend our whole lives being given bad advice. Our bodies aren't the same as everybody else's. We don't quite know yet what the differences are, but until somebody actually says, this is the magic operation, this is what you were born with that needs correcting, we have to do it ourselves.